Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. In this video, we are going to talk about the newly launched Retinol 0.3% plus Q10 from Minimalist. In this video, I am going to talk about who the serum is for and what are the advantages and the disadvantages regarding this product. What is Q10, what is retinol, how they work. I'm going to geek upon all of them, so stay tuned. Hey guys, so if you are seeing this face for the very first time, hi, I am Maitri Haldar. I do make a lot of beauty related content mixed with a couple of contents that I really like. So if you are into that genre, then do consider subscribing and hitting on that bell notification to get notified every time I upload. Also, do not forget to follow me in my social media accounts where I'm the most active and you get to be a part of what goes into my videos, especially my Instagram, where I do a couple of live sessions to answer back to all of your skincare or other concerns. Now coming to the product itself, this is the newly launched Minimalist Retinol Serum. Now they did came up with a previously Retinoid 2%, which I have a complete dedicated review of after using it for a month, and this serum I just received it about like 3 to 4 days ago. I've since tried it about 2 times. Treat this review as a first impression because many of you guys always recommend whenever a new product comes from Minimalist for me to review. I will be going on to the ingredient list, what you can expect, what is Q10, what is retinol, and stay tuned for the next week's video. A lot of catch up of the Minimalist review that I've done and what I think about it after I've finished all those products, so you have a more deeper understanding whether you should buy that product or not. Now coming on to the product, this is the Retinol 0.3% plus Q10 serum. Now this is their newly launched serum, which does comes in the newly launched and revamped packaging. Now we are going to jump straight with the claims. It claims to be a highly stable and powerful anti-aging serum with antioxidant power of Q10 coenzymes. It also claims to be a water-free serum and it is made in a base of squalane. And they claim that by doing it, they are diminishing the oxidization of retinol and also a little bit of nourishment that comes with squalane. Now jumping straight with the composition part or the ingredient list part, this is a very short and sweet ingredient list, so we are going to talk about it one by one. Base layer of this particular serum is squalane. Now squalane, if you guys are familiar with, squalane is basically the stuff that is present in our sebum. It's a saturated hydrocarbons. It's very nice and stable kind of an oil, and also it acts as an amazing emollient as well as a little bit of occlusive if you top this off over a moisturizer. Now coming on to the next two ingredients, both of them are emollients. Both of them are derived from coconut oil. The second one specifically gives the serum a more of a silky texture. So it's basically an ester of an emollient. So it is made up of fatty acids and fatty alcohols mixed together. Now the fourth ingredient is one of my favorite, which is bakuchiol. Now bakuchiol or bapchi oil, if you guys are not familiar with, it is compared to having very similar properties to a retinoid or retinol because it does has a lot of similar properties and overlapping properties of retinol and retinoic acids. If you are concerned about what those properties are and you want to know about retinol in detail, you can check my actives and skincare playlist where I have talked about stuff like niacinamide, hyaluronic acid and retinol specifically. I will insert the retinol video and also the actives and skincare playlist in my bottom box below, so you can go and check it and you get to be a lot more knowledgeable on how retinol works and how bakuchiol might be an alternative for you if you are not into retinol. It comes from a plant known as Sorelia carulifolia, if I'm not wrong, aka bapchi. Now bapchi seed oil or bapchi oil has been engraved in Indian Ayurveda and also in Chinese medicine, has a lot of medicinal properties including a lot of wound healing properties. This particular serum claims to have 1% of bakuchiol or bapchi oil, provide you all the anti-aging properties but also will have a nice emollient rich oil that bapchi oil is known for. Coming on to the star ingredient, which is retinol. Now retinol, if you guys are not familiar with, basically it's a derivative, a little bit different from your traditional adapalene or tretinoin. I have gone into much more detail in my retinol video, but to summarize the whole video in just one sentence, retinol doesn't work right away when you apply it. It needs to be broken down by your skin's enzymes. So basically retinol breaks into retinoldehyde and then retinoldehyde breaks into retinoic acid, and that retinoic acid or retinoid has all the similar properties as your traditional adapalene or tretinoin or any other products that are associated with retinoic family. Retinol was first invented for anti-acne properties, so it has a fantastic property of killing killing your P. acnes, which is the basic culprit of acne, and also it controls the sebum beautifully. The first couple of studies on retinoid was basically about acne problems, but when the patients they saw a sudden change of their fine lines and wrinkles, retinol suddenly became a gold standard of anti-age. Now, retinoic acids has a property of cell proliferation and also boosting the collagen and elastin level of your skin, so it's amazing for smoothing down your wrinkles and fine lines. And specifically if you are talking about retinol is more of a preventive kind of a measure, and it is always advised to start your retinol below 30 so that you get a lot more anti-aging benefits when you reach late 30s, when you visibly see the signs of aging. It also normalizes keratinization of skin, so it's basically a gold standard ingredient or active of all the actives present in the market. But retinol is not for everyone, so choose wisely. And the concentration of retinol also depends. Safest concentration of retinol is between 0.04% to 1%. Now 0.04% is very neutral. Even if you use the minor concentrate, that is the 0.04%, you will see the difference of visibly reduction of your wrinkles and fine lines. But this product uses 0.3%, which is considered to be a high potent retinol. I will talk about this thing a little bit more in my potency part, so stay tuned. The next ingredient is basically an emulsifier. Coming on to the 8th ingredient, which is basically the Q10 that they are mentioning in the packaging. So you might be thinking, what is Q10? So basically Q10 is a naturally found antioxidant that is present in our body, and it plays a huge role in energy production. So much that oral Q10 is a thing, and if you take oral Q10, it has similar effect to when you are on caffeine, and it provides a similar amount of energy levels. So you might be thinking, if it does that to our body, it gives energy, what the heck will it do when we apply it topically? Now I found 2 studies done on Q10. First one was Nivea's, and the second one I read on Lab Muffin Beauty's website. So basically when you apply Q10 topically, it has a lot of anti-aging benefits. For example, smoothing down your fine lines and wrinkles, preventing photo damage, and also brightens your complexion, and again protects your skin from the oxidative. So basically it's an antioxidant. Now Q10 has been shown to be working greatly on top of your skin, and you can read more about this at Lab Muffin Beauty's blog post. So basically it protects you from the both chronological aging and photo aging. Chronological aging meaning your skin losing its firmness when you age, and also photo aging, which is the aftermath of sun exposure. So the formulation that they have put on there, the retinol and Q10, is an amazing combination, because Q10 when used up to about like 0.4% or 0.3% has a lot of anti-aging benefits, and including with retinol, it just boosts up the whole anti-aging benefits that this serum have. It is also called as ubiquinone coenzyme Q10, so that is the inky name of this particular ingredient. So yeah, the last 2 ingredients are both antioxidants. First one is tocopherol acetate or vitamin E, and lastly BHT, which can also be used preservative. So yeah, that was the ingredient list. Now coming on to a couple of product specifications, starting with the texture. Now if we have ever used squalane oil, the consistency is exactly same. I do own the minimalist squalane, the squalane 100%. The consistency of that one is a little bit thicker than this one. It is very hydrating, very moisturizing, and it doesn't dry your skin as a lot of retinol products tend to be. Also another thing is that Bapchi oil has this yellow color naturally. I got this in Bapchi oil from Nature's Tattva. So this serum also has a little bit slightly yellow tint, not something that will tint your skin, but that is something that I wanted to mention. Now coming on to potency, as I've said, 0.3% retinol is considered to be high strength retinol. So everything that starts from 0.3 to about 1%, which is the maximum, is considered to be high potent, and it is something that should be used by an intermediate. Now why the heck did I buy this? I am not an intermediate in retinol, but I still bought this because I wanted to review first of all, and secondly I just wanted to include a higher strength retinol on like 1 to 2 times a week, not more than that. I would suggest you go with their retinoid 2% first, because it is an ester and the concentration is about 0.02%, which is a very beginner friendly option. But this one is only for anti-aging serum for anything above 28 or 30 years old, because that is the time you need high strength retinol like this one. So teenagers and below like 28 or 25, I won't suggest you guys to use this product, but if you want to, hey, who am I to complain? Now coming to the packaging, it does comes in a similar form of packaging that they revamped. I think it is a UV protected bottle. It comes in a glass bottle, a UV protected one, and also the pump, they have changed it, so it has a bit of slanty pump. And secondly, it doesn't has any leakage, which the previous minimalist product did suffer a lot from, especially the squalene. And also it does comes with like this kind of a inner packaging, so I always store these kind of UV protected bottle inside them, so it looks pretty in the vanity, and also it just boosts up the overall shelf life of the product. Coming on to the price range, it retails for about 599 rupees for 30 ml. Amazing price range for a retinol product like this, and I think this is a must-have if you are looking into a affordable yet working kind of retinol serum. Now coming on to the application part, I have mentioned this countless times. Retinol is something that you should not apply on a damp skin unless you are a professional in retinoid category. So cleanse your skin, apply toner, let your toner soak in a little bit. On the days I apply retinol, I do not apply toner, so you can skip your toner, but yeah, just make sure your skin is not damp when you are applying retinol. So just apply like 4 to 5 drops of this, or I will say if you are applying it on the neck, 10 to 12 drops is about enough. If you are applying it under your eyes, I would suggest apply it sparsely or apply a moisturizer and then apply this retinol, because the area around there is too sensitive and you might cause more damage than good. As this is a retinol, you should be always using it on the PM time, never at the AM time, unless you are a professional, of course. And even if you are an intermediate product like this, should be used about 2 to 3 times a week and not more than that. Then you can gradually build the concentration and the frequency. It is also very much dry skin friendly, so if you want to apply moisturizer over it, you can. But for oily skin or combination skin or normal skin, I don't think you need a moisturizer over it, because it does has more emollient, so I don't think you need it. But for dry skin people, I will recommend that you apply a moisturizer. Now coming on to my thoughts, I do think this is a great product, and I will do an updated video especially on this one, because retinol is something that I'm passionate about, and I will do a second review of this one about a month or so. So as for my initial application or impression, I applied this 2 times on 2 nights, and I really like this. I like the fact that it is in oils, and even in the summers I do enjoy my facial oils. But yeah, I love a good facial oil, and the fact that it contains both squalene and bakuchi oil is amazing. The retinol and Q10 are like this best friends, so I'm sure it's going to work great on my skin. And of course, you are applying retinol, so you need a sunscreen. Retinol and sunscreen goes hand in hand. Do not put retinol if you are not into applying sunscreen every single day. So apply a sunscreen every single day, apply enough and reapply. For a budget like this, I think this is one of the best retinol serums available out there. Many of you guys ask me that what is a serum that I can buy for my mother, for my older sister. I'm like 30, I want to buy a retinol serum. This is a perfect serum for you guys, not for teenager, but for a mature skin who does require retinol on a regular basis. Moving ahead with the pros and cons, the pros being it comes in a base of emollient rich ingredients and also oil, so it's going to be an amazing product because retinol can be dehydrating. Secondly, it does comes in a combo of retinol and Q10, which works hand in hand to combat all the aging problems that you have and promote to a much more firmer and younger skin. Third, it is basically a pro for every minimalist product out there. It is fragrance free, it is essential oils free. If you are not into that, it is an amazing. And retinol is something that I do not appreciate fragrance, even if I like my fragrance in other products. So yeah, it's an amazing bargain for that. The ingredient list is very clean, very simple, yet a very effective ingredient list. Lastly, for the packaging, not only they did put in an oil mixture so that the oxidation of retinol is much lessened, because for a fun fact, retinol can oxidize too fast and it is much more worse than vitamin C. So it will basically oxidize like in front of lights and LED lights, any kind of light, sunlight, it just oxidizes. So keeping it in a UV protected bottle is a kudos. Of course, it's a glass bottle and everything, so it's very recyclable, and I'm very happy about that. And also the pricing, that should be the biggest pro of this particular product, because the pricing, Minimalist is killing it. Coming on to cons, I do not have any. Lastly, coming on to my verdict, I do think this product is amazing. This is one of the best retinol serums available out there. The combo is seriously amazing, and I think many brands are coming up with this combo, because Q10 is something that is very new, and after Nivea gave this whole research paper, I think that is when Q10 became much more popular. I might be wrong. This combo is something that will work, and it's scientifically proven to work. So this is a product that I will recommend you if you are mature, your skin is mature, you want a lot of anti-aging benefits in just one product. Overall, I will give this product a 10 out of 10, and I think if you need a high potent retinol serum, this is the number one choice comparing to the price and quality that is currently available in the Indian skincare market. So hey guys, that was my video on the newest launch from Minimalist, the Q10 and Retinol 0.3% serum. Let me know how you think about this video. Like this video if you like my content. Comment down below if you have any other queries, concerns regarding Q10 retinoid or what the serum can do for you. Also share this video to any of your friends who is looking forward to buying this serum, especially teenagers, because they need to know they do not need this serum, and also to some of your mature friends or your mother or any relative. Lastly, subscribe to my channel, hit on that bell notification, and I will see you in the next video. So bye bye and take care.